From the perspective of the wolf's grandchild, my grandpa, the wolf, was a kind and gentle creature. He disliked preying on others and eating their flesh. He made the decision to become a vegetarian, sustaining himself solely on vegetables and plants, avoiding the consumption of meat. In the forest lived a mischievous girl named Layla. She resided with her grandmother. Layla would venture into the woods every day, plucking flowers and destroying the very herbs my grandpa fed on. She marred the forest's beauty and ignored my grandpa's attempts to talk to her, urging her to stop and preserve the forest's harmony. But Layla remained indifferent, trampling over the herbs and uprooting the flowers from the once beautiful forest. After my grandpa grew tired of convincing Layla himself, he decided to visit her grandmother and share the tale of Layla's actions. He implored the grandmother to dissuade Layla from her actions. When he knocked on her door, the grandmother, who was hot-tempered and impulsive, opened it. She saw my grandpa, the wolf. In her fear, she grabbed a stick and lunged at him before he could utter a word or react. Overwhelmed by terror, my grandpa pushed her away to prevent harming her or being harmed. She fell and hit her head on the bed, tragically passing away. Witnessing this, my kind-hearted wolf, Grandpa felt immense sorrow, tears welling up in his eyes. He couldn't help but think of the poor child, Layla, how much grief and misery she would endure, how many tears she would shed, and how she would carry on after losing her grandmother. His heart ached for her. Finally, he had an idea. He would conceal the old grandmother's body, don her clothes, and disguise himself as her to comfort Layla in the absence of her real grandmother's warmth. When Layla returned from the forest and reached the house, she noticed the fake grandmother's enlarged nose and ears, along with the unmistakable features of my wolf grandpa's eyes. She discerned the disguise. Layla opened the door, stepped out into the forest, and relayed a fabricated tale about the wicked wolf, how he had consumed her kind and gentle grandmother, and was now attempting to consume her too. Since then, the story of the wicked wolf consuming her innocent and benevolent grandmother has been perpetuated by Layla's tongue, continuing to be told from her perspective even to this day.
The essence. You should listen to all narratives in order to form an acceptable understanding of the conflict, and you should heed all perspectives to grasp a certain issue. You must strip those narratives and perspectives from emotions and artistic embellishments to be able to think objectively indeed.